Hey everybody, and welcome back. And today we are carrying on with the bedroom. So we've got our house up and we've got our 2 bedrooms with the beds in. And what is a bedroom without the bedside units? And I would probably say this one probably needs a wardrobe of some sort. Maybe 2, maybe either side of the door there, who knows. So we will go back into our bedroom asset thing, and we are gonna first off do a cube. Whoa, not that big. So let's just bring it on out there and up, and let's just bring it there and scale it down to about there. Maybe we'll maybe not that. No, maybe not that. We'll just take it on down a little bit more, and I think it's a little bit too long. There we go. That's looking better. I think that is the actual sort of size, really. What do you reckon? Yeah, I think that'll do. Maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, we can always adjust it later. Right, so that's numero uno. And now what we're going to do is go into edit mode, because this bit here is going to be the top, and then we're going to have a drawer and a cupboard door. It's quite simple, really. And then just bring that up about there. I'll tell you what, it might be worth just extruding that down on the Z a tad, just so, because we don't want the door to be opening up and hitting the floor, do we? So that will do nicely. Go back into edit mode. Okay, let's just bring it out now that we've pretty much now that we've pretty much got the size there. We'll just bring it on out. Go back into edit. And then we want this one. And what we're going to do, we're just going to come out there, Control A and scale, because we need all that to reset, and go back into edit. And then we're going to inset about there. And this one too, we're going to inset about there. And then we'll select both those faces, and we're going to extrude. Let's go into wireframe so we can see how far back we're going. And then we're going to extrude on the X right the way back. And there we go. So there's our little cupboard and our drawer. Now what we can do is, if we just, what we're going to do is grab these the 4 inner vertices. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to duplicate, so Shift D on the X and bring it on out. Press F because we want to create a face. And then we can, what are we doing? What we also need to do is, so we select the face there, is just extrude it slightly on the X. So that will give us the drawer front, but we'll have to extend it in a minute. And then extrude. Let's just put that let's go. We need to. So what we're going to do is do Control plus. Make sure it's all selected. Press P, selection, and then that should be its only. That should be its own entity then. And then what we can do is go up to Object, set Arisen to Geometry, because then we can put it in the center there. And then this, we want to set it all to wireframe and select the center. We need that one, the inner one, and then just extrude it on the X. So this is our draw. Okay, and then we can come back out of that. Okay, and then if we select the whole shebang, and then hopefully if we select all those, and then we want to what do we want to do? We want to extrude along normals. Let's just zoom on in there because we want it to be the same sort of size there. That'll do nicely. Okay, and then if we just bring that out, and then the top here, we just extrude in, and then extrude on the Z. So there's our little draw. There is our draw. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's quite good. We're going to do the same on here, the same sort of thing again. So we'll just select the vertices, we'll just select the inner ones. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, on this one we don't need to, do we? So it just needs to be the open up. So we'll select the outer ones, okay? Select the outer ones, Shift D on the X, fill, F for fill, extrude on the X, and that's pretty much that one. We'll just do a Control plus because we just want to select that, and then P, selection, and then we just want this one on its own. We want objects, set Arisen to geometry, just bang it on back there. Hey, check us out, look. Check us out with our drawer and our cupboard. Whoop. Yeah, boy. It's looking pretty damn good, if you ask me. What I'm going to do now is we're going to create, make sure we're in object mode and not edit because we don't want it to mesh all together for now, is create a, going to create a sphere. Let's just scale that down because this is going to be our handle to open up. We just want to rotate it on there, 90. Okay, let's just bring it on out, and then I think if we, let's just scale that right the way down. How small is that? Scale it more. Whoa. Scale it because it's going to be, I guess that's quite a nice sort of size actually. It's not too bad. So that's going to be in the center there. And then what we need to do is just go into edit. I want to select faces, and then if we can just get on in there, And then maybe select all these faces and, oh, not all them. I just want to select all those and, oh, come on. Right, select all those. Why aren't you selecting, you little rascal? Okay, so we're going to select all them and then we're just going to have to be like really careful. And then just select every single flipping one. But it doesn't matter, that's okay. It's part of the enjoyment. And then we're just going to extrude on the X. Okay, and that's pretty much the yeah, there we go. And then we can W and smooth operator. And then Shift D on the Z. Whoop. And then just move that on over. I mean, you can put your handles pretty much wherever you want, really. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So that is the bedside units done. So we can just duplicate that when we bring it on in. So if we just select that, and that, and take it on over, and that should look pretty damn good, kind of next to the bed there. Okay, so that's the bedside unit done. Let's see how that rocking. Yep, it looks good to me. How does it look good to you? Or does it look good to you? Even let us know in the comments. What do you think so far? And a wardrobe. I guess what we're going to do is keep it all on the same. We can use the same handles. So that's good. We can just duplicate them. I'm just going to have a little looky, see what wardrobes are about. Or just keep it nice and... Oh, there's a nice one actually. It's got drawers. It's got... Oh, that's quite a nice one. I think I'm going to do that one. I'll just show you. It's going to be... How was it? I just go from one screen to the other and I've lost it. Oh, where is it? Like, oh, there, that one there, I think. So we got two doors there. We got a door there, and we got 3 drawers. So that's what we're going to do. I quite like that one. So what I'm going to do is build it up. Let's just have a quick look. Right, let's look at the dimensions. The height is 1.85. So let's come back in here, Shift A, create a cube. And then we just want that. So the depth of it is only 54. 0.54. So that's how deep it is. The height is 1.85. We're going to have it as 1.9 because we like to live on the edge. And then 1.4. There we go. That's our wardrobe. What I'm going to quickly do is just put a plane in here, just so we got a bit of a ground thing going on. Because there's nothing worse trying to, you know, sort of judge it and then nothing's in alignment. Although I think I'm just going to change the colour because that is too bright. There we go, that'll do. That'll do. Right, so we're just going to bring this up so it's on the floor. There we go. Right, so what have we got? We have got 2 free doors. Okay, so we're going to go into, we're going to do a thingy A, click on the scale, tab, shift R, control R even, control R. So we've got the free, so the wardrobe is going to be, okay, we'll do that. That's like half. But I think we're just going to move it over a tad because we want more room in the we want more room on the wardrobe side. So that is a good thus far. Actually, it's not going to be too bad because all we got to do is hit number 3, select the face, click on I to inset. We'll just leave it as the default inset. And then we're going to go to Shift Z to wireframe, and then we're going to extrude, so E on the X and right the way back there. So looking good. Okay, also what we have to do, go back to Shift Z, what we have to do as well is just bring that up because that is not on the ground. We need to cut across here as well. So let's go back into edit, control R, and we're just going to move that. So we've got 3 drawers. Okay, and then just here we're going to do 3 drawers, 1, 2, 3. So that's our 3 drawers. Okay, this here, let's hit number 3 to hit faces, and then we're going to inset I, leave it like that, go Shift Z to go into wireframe. Whoa. And what we want to do is just extrude on the X again and bring it on back. So that's our like second wardrobe door. What I'm gonna do just to no, that's not it. Let's get back into Shift Z. So it's looking good so far. These here, so we just need to I, and then select all 3, go Shift Z to get into wireframe, and then we're going to extrude on the X. So that's back there. So we've got our drawers. So that's pretty awesome. Shift Z to come back into the normal mode. So if we just select, so we need to go into vertex mode and select the 1, 2, 3, 4, duplicate on the X, and then fill. I mean, you obviously don't have to. I'm just going to do the P and selection. Obviously, you don't have to create doors if you don't want to. You know, you can just like cover all this up. You don't, you know, it's entirely up to you how you want to do this. Really, I'm just going to move, and I need to click on faces, and we just need to extrude this extrude on the X, like the door there. Okay. Also, what we could do is, if you wanted to, let's just go into objects, set origin to geometry. There we go. So we're just going to pull this back in there. So that is that one done. But what we could do is Shift D on the Y, bring that over there, and then sort of bring it round to the center, because we want it to be, what did we say it was, 1.8 or something, wasn't it? Was it 1.8? 1.9 we said, so we just need this to be 1.9. 1.9, there we go, and then just bring that down. And then how wide did we set? Oh, we don't know the thingy for the doors, so what we're going to do is just scale that until we've, I guess, got, well, I suppose I could use the measure tool, spacebar, measure, and then from here to here, which is 81, so what, 40.4. We'll try it as 0.4. 0.4. There we go. That might. No, 0.4. Blah blah blah. 0.4. 0. There we go. So that there. So that goes there. Shift D on the Y, and that should technically fit in there, give or take. Oh yeah, it was bang on. It was just so close to the okay, so there is our wardrobe, and we can duplicate this drawer actually. Shift D on the Y, and then just bring it on over, and then bring it down, and then in. It obviously needs scaling up. Let's just get on in there. So we just need to scale it on the along there, and let's just get this, and then up and down. Just needs a little bit out. How is that looking? Pretty damn good actually. Obviously needs to go in a bit. And then what we've got to do is Shift D on the Z, because technically that should fit in there nicely. And Shift D on the Z. Again, that should fit in there. It kind of does. I think I need to go into Edit, and then the top just needs to be, I think what we need to do is just go into wireframe mode. So that one, and then that needs to extrude on the Z. Okay, and then this one probably needs to come down, but the top there. Oh, into edit. Let's go back into it. There we go. Let's just move it on up. There we go. That is looking good. Okay, so we've got the drawers, we have got the let's go into edit, Shift N. We have got the cupboards. Let's go back into the edit. We've got that, Shift N to put the normals, and then in this one, Shift N. Okay, so we've got all the normals back to normal. And then we need the door, we need the knobby bits, so Shift D on the Y. Get it as central as you can, and then into the there, and then down. Get it across in the center. I'm going to put these bang in the middle there, and then Shift D on the Z, Shift Shift D on the Z. Okay, so that's looking good. And then we want this one, Shift D on the Z, but going up and over that way. This looks alright. And then Shift D on the Y, and then down, and then Shift D on that Y. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. There we got our wardrobe. We've got a nice wardrobe. We got our bedside units. So what are we going to do now? We are going to bring them into the house, of course. Let me just save this, because the last thing we want is for it to go wrong. Let's just select all these. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to Control C to copy into the bedroom, Control V to paste. Don't know why it puts it in random places. Okay, we're looking good. We are looking good. Let's just switch the overlays on so we can see what the heck we are doing. So this one really needs to go in here. Let's just rotate it and then move it on over there. Oh, that sucks. That's okay. That's okay. The bedroom is obviously not big enough for 2 wardrobes. So it doesn't matter. We're just going to put 1 wardrobe in here, because that's what we've got space for, unfortunately. But you know, if you want to make a smaller wardrobe, you can. It's not a big deal. It's only a big deal if you make it a big deal. Okay, and then we can select the bed, the duvet, the mattress, and then I think we're going to move the bed over. In fact, we're going to rotate it. Whoa. What are we doing? Oh no, it's going to freeze on me. Okay. Right, we haven't got the duvet. There we go. And now if we rotate, and then we can move it over there. Boom. Right up to the wall. And across. So that's not bad actually. That's quite a nice... That's actually not bad. That is actually bloody good. That is bloody good. We need now the drawers, this side. No, all I want is this. That. Control C to copy. And then in here, Control V. And we need that one to bring it on over. Let's just zoom. Oh, we need that to come up and then over. Probably needs to go down. There we go, and rotate. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. And into the wall. Not physically into the wall, but one there. We can put colour on these. You can put any sort of like colour on these really. Shift D on the Y. I mean all the colouring we can do later. It's no biggie at the moment. Okay, so we've got the little units in. I'm gonna duplicate these again because we want two over there. So Shift D and take them over there. So we want two on here. We're gonna rotate. And down and across and down, and then we need to move it on back. I think it needs rotating a little bit more. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, and then Shift D on the Y. On there. Oh, I think that needs rotating. And then just move it on over just so it fits in there. Hey, check us out. What we're going to do is we're going to see what colour this is. Going to go into hex and just copy, Control C to copy, and then these are just going to give it a new colour. We're going to have it the same colour just so it matches. Whoop. Okay, and that is going to be the same colour. And that is going to be the same colour. And that. Whoa. What the heck? That. New. Boom, bada beam, bada boom. This one here. Ugh. We're going to move this over to the other side, but not too far over. I don't really like that colour, but I think for now I can change the colour later. I don't want to bore you with the technicalities. You've seen we can change the colour at any point. So yeah, so there we go. This one's not going to have a wardrobe because it's got one here. All we've got to do is the doors on there. Because obviously we've got the radiator there. This room hasn't got a radiator. Okay, well we can sort that out later. But yes, there you go. If you've got any comments, drop them down below. I think the house is actually coming on pretty sweet. Let us know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you think it's good, if you think it's rubbish, if you think we could do anything better, if there's anything you'd like to see done to the house. I mean, it's coming along. We're getting all the bits in, all the main bits. I've still got to do the shower. Maybe we could do that tomorrow. Maybe do the shower tomorrow. But yeah, then it'll be on to the small. We'll start back over here. Start doing all the little bits. We'll do like shelves, do the coffee cups, just to make it look a little bit more lived in. Here we'll do like a coat rack thing, a little table, shoe rack. Obviously in the kitchen, that's number 7, there we go. Obviously in the kitchen we need lots of little bits in there. Oh, we've got a boiler there, we've got to do that, and a few pipes in there. We may even have a couple of shelves in there, so it's like an airing cupboard, so you could put your linen, towels, whatever in there to keep them warm, nice and warm. We've got to do the doors. I've still got to do the skirting along the bottom there, because I've only done the lounge. We've got to do all the skirting along the bottom. We've still got to do the windows. Still got to do this. I'm going to leave this one till last because it's not really a priority. But yeah, it's definitely getting there. And that one we've got to do the floors as well. All the different room types of, yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And we will see you on the next video tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ta-da!